Hello, hello. It's your girl, Exquisite Travel by Cam. How's everyone doing? Listen, I'm sure you've seen all my other videos. Yes, I am a travel agent, but I'm also a travel agent that loves to cook. You know, I was just thinking about that a few minutes ago. I'm like, maybe I should start being a traveling chef and adding that to my resume. Just a thought. You never know. So stay tuned for that, right? So listen, you guys, I've been thinking about making some spaghetti, right? And then I have this older recipe, summertime spaghetti. And I'm like, that's going to be perfect because I'm trying to eat better. So having something light is going to be great. So listen, you're going to join me today on my little journey of cooking. I know some of you seen my other video where I talked about this beautiful deep cover baker that you can use in the oven and or microwave. So I'm using it again tonight. Yes, it comes with a lid. I love that about it. It is stoneware. It's pretty sturdy. I love that too. So I haven't made this recipe in a while. So listen, I went ahead and took a picture of it with my other phone. So we are going to start off zesting some lemons, but I am going to get the noodles. It said to use thin spaghetti noodles, right? And it said 12 ounce, but I couldn't find a 12-ounce box, so this is actually 16 ounce. But we're gonna make it work, right? So I'm gonna break these noodles in half. I'm gonna put them in the deep covered baker, and I'm gonna combine them with the chicken broth and some lemon juice. That's how we're gonna start off, y'all. I hope everyone is enjoying the Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have an extra day just to do whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be work, whether it be just, you know, enjoying yourselves. So speaking of food, when you guys go on your trips, is there something specific that you say, I gotta have it? If it is, put it in the comment box. I'm just curious. Put it in the comment box, but also put where, right? Because listen, I'm a firm believer that I can go to Jamaica, Punta Cana, numerous times, but I'll stay at a different resort because I want to get a different experience, right? And just because they may have the same food does not mean it's going to taste the same. So if you do, put it in there. Some of my videos too are about foodies. I'm a foodie, y'all. I'm a foodie. Make sure I don't use all this. I think I'm gonna stop there. I'm a foodie, so yep, put it all in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna be done with that. Let me rinse off the top of these cans. The last of my little paper towel here. Wipe this off. So listen, you guys, I always like to share because I am a travel agent, but let me tell you something, if I haven't already shared this. And if I have, I'm going to share it again. When I say we, me and my business partners, we travel together, we laugh together, we pray together, we cry together, and we do health together, y'all. So our travel business just isn't about travel. Trust and believe. So listen, y'all, look at this. This is a Pampered Chef can opener. I know you're probably like, okay, big deal, so what? Let me tell you something. So how many of you have actually used your can opener and, you know, you throw your top in the garbage can and then you don't think about it? You know how we put stuff in the garbage can and we press it down because we want more room and then you end up cutting yourself. Well, this bad baby takes the entire rim off to where you don't have to worry about that. Look at this. Make sure you can see it. Get everything out the way. So it's hooked on and I'm just going to turn it until I hear a click, because that's going to let me know it's done. Okay, I'm going to loose it. See the little, I call them the teeth, because that's what's going to pull the lid off. Make sure I get it on there. La, 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 la. And remember what I was talking about? See, I can do that with my hand and not get cut. It took the whole lid off, y'all. I love it. It's the little things in the kitchen, you know, because I want to be in and out in less than 30 minutes. And I will prepare a meal that will make you think I've been in the kitchen for hours, but you got to have the right tools, y'all. You got to have the right tools. So I'm gonna pour this in here like the directions say. I'm gonna do this other pan. What are you guys cooking today? What's on the menu? Are you guys doing your Memorial Day today? Some of y'all wait until Monday. Did some of y'all do y'all yesterday? All right, second can out of the way. And I'm so mad, y'all, because I do have a lemon juicer. So what I mean by that is I can just cut the lemon in half and put that on there and twist and the juice comes out. But I can't find it. That's probably a sign of having too many things. But it's needed. It's needed. Because again, I want things to be simple, quick, and easy. Okay, let me see. So, get this all cut up, y'all. Rinse my stuff off. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half. And since I don't have my juicer, I'm just going to do this. Yep, chicken broth. Half of a lemon, 12 ounces of thin noodles. And then guess what? It's going in the microwave. Let's see for how long. It says for 11 to 13 minutes. So again, that's going to always depend on how good your microwave works. While that is happening, I am going to get the chicken started. So I'll be back. All right, you guys, so 11 to 13 minutes. So I'm going to get this bad baby going. I'm going to just do 12 minutes. I'll do the in-between. Get it started. Doom, 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 doom. And lid on. It's on its way. Hey, y'all, I'm popping back on real quick because I found my lemon juicer. And the noodles have about 5 more minutes. But look. So, that's what it looks like. That's the bottom. Just stick this inside. Of course, you're just going to go like this. And twist. And the top part is going to catch all of the seeds, which is a good thing. And then look, you got yourself some juice. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. The noodles are done. I'm about to check them here in just a minute, but I like to wash dishes as I'm cooking because I don't like to have dirty dishes in the sink. And I figure if I'm washing while I'm cooking, by the time it gets done and we eat, we only have a few dishes to wash. Or I can be lazy and stick them in the dishwasher. Isn't it nice to have choices? As you can see, I've already started cleaning my chicken. Again, this recipe calls for breast. I think you guys saw when I did my chicken fajitas that it also called for breast, but I did boneless thighs, and I have boneless thighs again. It's just going to be easier to cook and chop up to put inside of the spaghetti. Shake that off, y'all, because what I've learned is that when you get seeds in your garbage disposal, it messes it up big time. So I wanted to make sure none of those lemon seeds got in there. All right, y'all. So, open up this microwave. I got my silicone grips again, like I did last time. Again, these things are amazing because you can get anything out of the oven into a microwave without being burnt. So let me get this out. Ugh. See? Just like that. I'm going to set it over here. I'm going to take the lid off. That way you guys can see me setting it down. Let me tell y'all. When you have Pampered Chef in your kitchen, you better watch it because stuff will walk away. I've had some things walk away, y'all, because I have some tongs and I can't find them. And I got the big ones and the small ones. So I know they have walked off with someone, because when you got them, they're amazing to have in your kitchen. Oop, that light is bright. Let me turn that off. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Oh, I think it's the light in the back with the, let me position it a different way. I think it's the light in the back with the, since I have my, I actually have my blinds open, so. All right, y'all. So with the tongs, you're really supposed to be going around like this with it, but I don't have it, of course, so I'm gonna use this. Let me show y'all what it looks like. Here we go. Looking delicioso. And you know, remember it called for the 11 to 13 minutes. I did 12, but you really, with this, I really could have done 11, because once I leave this out and put the lid on, with stoneware, if you guys don't know about it, it will keep cooking. Yep, to a certain extent. So I am going to grab one of these just so you can kind of see how it breaks in half. I tasted it. Listen, you'd be surprised what some chicken broth can do to some noodles and some lemon. All right, y'all, I'll be back. All right, y'all, I am back. It is time to season the meat. And I usually will add, I'll usually baste it a little bit in the, I have some garlic infused canola oil. So I usually do that, but I'm not doing that this time. And I usually use the Pampered Chef seasoning salt, but this time I'm gonna use me some Lawry's, y'all. And I'm going to do some crushed peppercorn and garlic. Can never go wrong with that. Listen, all I got done is a spaghetti, and let me tell you, it smells delicioso. Again, I keep talking about these Pampered Chef products because they're so huge. I'm looking for I have a manual food processor, but it's a smaller one. And I need that to put some ingredients together to do it. Can't find the bottom piece of it. Who walks away with the bottom piece? And no, I did not misplace it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna put a little bit of this chili lime on there as well. When I cook, I will not use the same seasonings for the same meals. I just do whatever my heart desires for that moment. I'm gonna do some sweet basil. I think I use sweet basil on everything because I absolutely love it. And then I'm gonna add some Italian today. Again, y'all know what I said before. No naked spots. Let's flip that over. A lot of times people think, oh my God, it's gonna be too salty. Well, first of all, Pampered Chef seasonings have no MSG. If you guys don't know what that means no salt. It's crazy. You would think that it did, but it doesn't. Because it adds a very nice light seasoning. I like to taste some seasoning as I eat my food. So, all right, all done with that. Get back to this. And you all know that garlic is good for you, right? It is good for you if you didn't know it. What do you guys use to season your meat? Again, this is interactive, so comment, let me know. Y'all can teach me something. Have me run into the store to get me something different. Do the sweet basil next, then the chili lime. It's crazy, I've never used a chili lime, but like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually done the summertime spaghetti. So I only can imagine the extra flavor it's going to add to it. All right. Let me get my container. You you guys will probably be shocked. Maybe. Please don't tell me that that's missing too. Oh my goodness. It might be, y'all. Ooh wee, ooh wee. Oh, nope, it's not. All right. So I have a baby one to go with the deep covered baker, the bigger one. I call this its sidekick because it's the same color. It's just a smaller version. So anything that I cook in the big one, I can cook in this one. I just cut down the ingredients in half. And then these are actually used to protect my cookware, but I use them for everything because I like to put the lid back where it goes. And again, I don't want it to break. I want to protect it. So I use these for everything. So this one's no different than the other one. It's just smaller. So I am going to put, see how many pieces of chicken I got because they're pretty small. I think I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to stick all of these in here. And guess where it's going? In the microwave. Could you imagine the cooking that you do, even more so with the protein, if you had to put everything in the oven? First of all, how hot your house would get in the summertime, even with the air on, or just the process, how long it would take, right? So I'm going to start off, since these are smaller pieces of chicken, with 15 minutes in the microwave. Let's get it started, y'all. 15 minutes, cook time, 1500, start. There it goes. There it goes. The sidekick. The bigger kick. I'll be back, y'all. All right, you guys, I'm back. Chicken is cooking. Still can't find the bottom piece to my manual food processor, so guess what? That doesn't stop the show. So what do you do in life when, you get a curveball thrown to you? You get open-minded and you got to come up with plan B, C, or D, right? But let me show you a few things while that is happening. Garlic, y'all. Can't go wrong with garlic. Get this broken up here. All right. So I have that, and I think I'm gonna do one more. I'll do it right here. Okay, man, y'all, the chicken smells good. I'm gonna check it here in a minute, though. So, small pieces. So, a couple things. This here is a garlic peeler. I'm just gonna show you because technically, I also have garlic peeler, and I'm gonna put the garlic in here, and voila, it's gonna come out. But I really don't have to peel it. I really can just leave it in there. But let me show you. I'll stick 2 pieces in there. And all you gotta do is roll. You hear it crunching? Because a lot of people don't like the garlic to touch their hands. So see, all done. This has a little piece left on it. Let me stick that back in there just in case. But that one's definitely done. So does anybody know what you do when you have garlic smell on your hand? Quick, simple, and easy. If you have any stainless steel at your house, all you gotta do is rub your hands on the stainless steel. But it has to be underneath the running water. So if you have a stainless steel cup, underneath the water, you need to rub your hands and that smell comes off, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick both of these in here. This is the garlic press. And boom, y'all see that coming out? Voila. Now, again, do I have to leave it? Do I have to take these off? No, I'll do it again. Look at that. Ooh, you gotta love it. And then boom. If you didn't peel it, it just comes out on there. Quick, simple, easy, y'all. That's That's what you need in your life when you're cooking. And then, this is a zester. And it told me that it wanted me to zest a little bit of my lime. So the one that I did the juice on, I kept the bottom piece of it. And see? I guess you can't probably see that falling in there. But you see how it came off? And again, it doesn't need a lot. And you're just, can you see that in there? Not a lot at all. All right, y'all, I'm gonna check this chicken. I'll be back. All right, you guys, the sidekick is out of the microwave. Let's get this lid off of there. Ooh, looks delicioso, but smells even more heavenly. Let's get this thermometer going here, y'all. And see what happens. Let's see if, what's supposed to be on again, you guys, to know that the chicken is done. You got to have a thermometer because, again, everybody's microwave works different. I know mine does, but I still will use a thermometer just in case. So let's see where we at so far. Is it still going? Look like it is shy from 165. So guess what? I'm going to put it back in the microwave for about 3 minutes. I'll be back. All right, you guys, those 3 minutes are up. And listen, never be ashamed if you don't get it cooked all the way the first time. That's what these are for. So you always want to make sure you use them. And it's a going. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, look at that. It's a going. Woo. Yep. Yep. It's at the 180 mark, but let me tell you something. I guarantee, let me go ahead and get me a fork from up out of here. Uh-oh. I said a fork. Ooh, that's a little crunchy over there on that side. I'm just tearing it up with the fork, y'all. That's all. Now put it on me. Here's the chicken. Listen, the flavors are popping, okay? So I'm gonna come back on here in just a second because I made a Parmesan, olive oil, and garlic mix to go inside with the noodles. It also calls for parsley. I never use parsley, so just so you know, just in case you want to use it, but I'll be back. What it looks like when the noodles sit right. They look a little rough, but listen, all you got to do is get that stir back up because the juice does not go all the way out of it. And it's a good thing because it's going to go back in the microwave here in a minute. Just wanted you to see that because some people be like, oh, it's no good now. The noodles look like they're hard. Nope. That's what the stoneware does. All right, you guys. I'll be back shortly. You guys, I was just recording. Didn't realize it wasn't recording. Had got the chicken. So let me show you. I've been pulling the chicken out. And since you can cut it with a knife if you want to. But with the food chopper, if the harder you chop it, the finer it gets, right? So if you're just turning it, then it's chunks. And that's what I want, right? Again, chicken underneath the food chopper. And a lot of the meat is already done. Again, I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. Isn't it great to know that you can make errors in the kitchen and it still be delicious? All right, y'all, that was my last piece. Just put in the sink. And again, the chicken that I did, this is what it looks like. And again, the harder I chop it, the finer it gets. I'll be back. I'm about to cut up these tomatoes. All right, y'all, time to cut up. Got some broccoli. That's going in there too. But the time to cut up these tomatoes. And again, you can do tomatoes easy, but I just want to show you how this wonderful slicer works. Like I can put a whole chicken breast in here and slice it in here in half versus having the deli do it. And you also can do it with some other things. And I want to show you. Just gonna put some of these tomatoes on here. Wonderful grape tomatoes. Okay. Close it up a little bit. I'm gonna run this knife through it. And notice it doesn't. It's not the longest knife I got. Hold on a second. Let me get a longer knife so I can show y'all that it really works. That's long enough either. That may be too long. Phew. Well, you know, y'all, I got some bad. Ooh, that's too long. I got some knives over here, y'all. I got some serious knives over here. This is way normal, way longer than what it needs to be, but you want to have a knife long enough to where it gets over on this side. So I'm just gonna close it down. We're gonna go, and again, it could be other things besides tomatoes. It can actually be your meat. And then when you lift up, voila. And again, I know some people are like, why would I use that? Well, for me, I don't feel like taking the time to cut every single tomato, right? One, and it's one and done. One and done, people. You have it. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So remember, noodles are in here. That mix that I did with the Parmesan, the garlic, and the oil is in here. Again, it calls for parsley. I didn't add any parsley. So then now I am going to add some of the chicken. I'm going to add the broccoli and the tomatoes. That's it, you guys. A very light summertime spaghetti. Put this in here, and keep in mind the broccoli has not been cooked. It's the small broccoli. And again, tomatoes, depends on how much you want in here. I'm gonna use everything that I cut up. Chicken is still sitting off over here to the side. Sorry, you guys, I gotta keep washing my hands. I touch a whole bunch of other things. That's just what I gotta do. So you stir this up. Once I add in the chicken, it says to put it back in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. And again, the amount of chicken you use is entirely up to you. I'm a firm believer that no matter what, you can never have enough chicken. But even if I don't use it all, it'll be used for something else. Man, I forgot how good, not only does it look, but I know it's gonna taste the bomb. I'm still gonna add this chicken on top, just a little bit. Save a little bit on the tray. Again, you don't have to use it all. Using my towels so much and use these paper towels. All right, you guys, let me look and see. Can't remember if the lid's supposed to be back on or not. So let's find out. Yep, it says have it covered. All right, y'all. We are down to the wire. Quick, simple, and easy. Lid is going on. I'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna do this 3 minutes. Whoops. There you go. And there it goes. All right, 3 minutes is up. This is the finished product. That quick, that simple, that easy. Thin noodles, chicken, broccoli, tomatoes. I'm gonna get a little bit of all this in the fork there. Again, the broccoli's meant to be crunchy. If you don't want it to be crunchy, guess what? You don't have to have it that way. Around, I got this right here. Let's see how it tastes. Delicious, y'all. Summertime, and I'm out. Talk to you soon.